He is reinforcing them a little bit better, but I do like that he left these stalkers behind. I think it was a mistake. I think they just missed their blink. But, you know, having the ability to just decide mid-fight, oh, well, you know, those units are dead anyway. I might as well get some more effectiveness out of them now. Just, you know, scouting in, seeing what he's got. It's a lot of broodlings. He really needs to transition to these void rays and make enough of them to deal with not only the broodlords but the hydralisks. So right now the mobility of the stalkers is really what's working in his benefit. Stalkers can move in. Oh, this is so effective. He's taking out all the overseers with the stalkers so that the Dark Templar can move in and take out these hatcheries. And it's a very effective play. Beyond building, you know, a spore colony, or excuse me, that's the wrong term. Actually, I don't know. Is it a spore colony or is it a spore crawler? I don't know. Whatever. Spore something. Moving in with those stalkers to destroy those morphing in overseers and then using the Dark Templar to take out the hatcheries is so effective because stalkers destroy overseers because they're armored. And then Dark Templar are there to just clean things up. So I really like how Hasu has got the upgraded speed for the Void Rays. He's not using them immediately. He's going to try and build up as many as he can, you know, in the same way that Haypro built up Broodlords. I would like to see maybe a transition back to some Hydralisks because knowing, oh, this is bad. Some naked Broodlords there. This is possibly going to turn the tide of the game. Because now with those Void Rays, he can probably take out this army head on. And I'm going to look to see him move out with those Void Rays now. Of course, first thing you want to do with Void Rays is just get some kind of strong advantage. Just go take out their hive. Always effective. And this queen has got no chance. I would honestly just consider moving the Void Rays back onto the hive to take it out. This hive is going to go down before these hydras have any chance of getting in range. And then they should just back up. Actually, oh no, what are you doing, Hasu? What are you doing? Get them out. That doesn't really matter. Just take out the hive at this point. He's already got his tech structures down. He's got the Ultralisk Cavern out. And he should have the Greater Spire at some location. Yeah, oh, nope. Where is it? Wow, where's the Greater Spire? Let's see. No, it's not going to show buildings. I don't know. There's bound to be a spire around here somewhere. I did not see him take it out. Maybe he did with the stalkers. In that case, that's very effective. But with those Void Rays, he's going to have to rebuild a spire if he doesn't have one already, or continue to make Hydralisks, which he does have a Hydra Den, so he doesn't have to get a lair for that. Let's see, yeah, he's morphing the lair in here now. Does he have any upgrades going? Yeah, he's got +3 upgrades for ground, and I probably should have noticed that earlier. Great placement of this one Templar. It's going to be able to take out any units coming. Of course, not that much right now. Wow, Hasu just has such great late game plays at 3-2 with his stalkers. They're just decimating, and this oh yeah, not really gonna help all that much when you have nothing that can hit air. So these Hydralisks completely out of position. I would like to see some Nidus Worms between like here and here. If he's going to try and defend against Void Rays with just a handful of Hydralisks, he's really going to need that mobility. And these stalkers are just decimating those Ultralisks. Ultralisks in this number can really destroy stalkers in this number, but with the blink and good micro, it's relatively hard. And see, now he's moving around. I really wish he had continued to produce Void Rays. I mean, clearly there's no units, like no units at all that can hit air besides this group of, you know, 10 Hydras. And there's a few more Hydras being produced. He's got a hatchery going down. Where is that hatchery? Ooh, he's taking a hidden expansion. Of course, Hasu has already done that, and this game is going very long. I honestly think that a frontal assault with those Void Rays would work effectively if he had just made a few more. There you go. He's making them now. It's gonna have to get that infestation pit again just to get all the way up to hive tech once again. Either that, or he doesn't realize he already has one. No, he doesn't. So at some point, I apologize. I missed the spire getting taken out. This is very, very passive play now. Honestly, I really think this is a bit too passive for having Ultralisks and Broodlords in these numbers. really can harass well, though, these stalkers in this number. He's just going to blink away. Yeah. Wow, those are some long blink hits. Nice. I like this placement of this one stalker. He's just chilling up there on the top. Void Rays coming in, cleaning up this Expo. Good lord, Void Rays late game are so good. He doesn't even have any upgrades for them. Now he's going to come in. He's going to start working on this. Hydralisk kind of running around like completely failing. Yeah, these Hydras aren't even upgraded, so he can just kind of attack them, you know, back up. They've got the armor, obviously, but it's a lot of Hydralisks. I think that getting a Spire again and getting a few Mutalisks would have been more effective. Although I do have to admit that with this number of Stalkers, Mutalisks would only really be effective against them. Ooh. Looks as though we have that. Oh, what he needed to do was pincer that, send some of his units there. So right now I'm liking the composition by Haypro, even though he doesn't have enough anti-air. These bullets are all dead. All dead. Can't avoid it. He's just being outplayed, being out harassed. I really haven't seen any harassment. I would like to have seen those Broodlords come over here, you know, start harassing from this angle. Maybe come on this side and start working on the buildings over here. Just get into the base, start doing some damage that way. But you notice with this army, it's very immobile. You can't really use those because there's no air support against the Void Rays. The Void Rays have been so good at shutting this down. And they're still getting kills, like 8 kills in that one. That one has no kills. He's really failing. About 8 kills in each one, except for the one with 0 kills. And this is just so bad. Like, Hydralisk has to bounce back and forth between here. There's a queen there. That queen's about to get taken out. More Hydralisks, but it looks as though they're needed for this attack here. So, oh. He just fed back that overseer. He really did. That is ridiculous. Don't know what that storm is for. Yeah, so I'm pretty sure this game is just about over. That's pretty ridiculous. Let's look at the drone count. We have 55 drones for the Zerg player. Probably due to the fact that these Void Rays are being so effective. We have 42 Stalkers out for Hasu. That's pretty ridiculous, as well as obviously 77 probes. He's just raking in the cash. He's at 6,000, 2,000, whereas the Zerg player is at 4,000, 3,000. So both of them can pretty much afford to clash and lose their armies. But right now, I would say that the harassment is going in Hasu's favor. This game is just not ending, though. There's just oh my gosh, there's a doom drop that I missed. I fail you. Sorry for that. I don't understand why he's just sending Templar up here. At this point, I don't really think that these buildings are all that important. The Stalkers, and there we go. He just blinked them, so in order to, this is where a Nidus Worm would be so effective. Just build a Nidus Worm in this corner. Yeah, none of these overloads. Maybe that one is going to be out. Ooh, exactly. Huge Stalkers. But yeah, so he's blinking them back right when they get low. Blinking them back in numbers. Pretty damn effective. He lost that fruit beacon, didn't need it. He only has one Stargate left. But in the meantime, ooh, I'm going to lag up. In the meantime, he's got, Dark Templar raping Hydralisk. He's got 2 kills. Oh, and he's +3 ground speed, does 60 damage a hit. So epic. He's gonna be moving around with the Void Ray. Gonna be taking out as many buildings as he can. He's gonna be taking out this Roach one. Really, there's no production capacity for Zerg right now. The only units he can build are Zerglings and Infestors, because these Overlords are awesomely hiding this infestation pit. Honestly, I would even like to see maybe some Infestor Neural Parasite go down on these damn Void Rays. You grab them and just have them shoot each other. And here comes the final push of the game. The storms are going to be going down on these Hydras. Always storming Hydras when they're off the creep is so effective because they can't really move out of it. So I'm pretty sure Haypro knows it's over. And this is a really great play. Just excellent play by Clan. Thoroughly impressed. With his composition, with his attacking mindset, and with his pace of expanding. It's just all-around great play. So he's currently up 2-1, And we're going to be going into... Holy shit, he had 9,000 minerals at the end of the game. Sorry about that. We're going to be going into Game 4 momentarily. Thanks.